right, guys, so exercise 1, you have chest presses. So you're going to come down onto your bench and you're gonna press the dumbbells up overhead. Tuck the chin and keep the abs activated. Bend at the elbows and keep the wrists in line with the elbows as you bring the dumbbells down until your arms are parallel to the ground, and then press up. We're gonna go through it for a 3 to 1 tempo. So you're gonna go down on the inhale for 1, 2, 3, and press up for 1. Down for 1, 2, 3, press up for 1. That's 2, and we got 10 total. Inhale on the way down, exhale on the way up. Give me 5 more. 4 more. 3 more. Nice controlled pace. And last one right here. Good. Keep the dumbbells up overhead. You're just going to simply turn the palms so they're facing in, and we're going to come into neutral grip press. So keeping the elbows kind of rotated in towards one another, you're going to bend at the elbows and bring the dumbbells right over your belly without dropping it to your belly, and then you're going to press up, a neutral grip chest press. Again, let's come down for 1, 2, 3, up for 1, down for 1, 2, 3, up for 1. Good, that's 3. Good, inhale on the way down. Exhale on the way up. We got 5 more reps here. If it gets heavy, it's hard to keep that tempo, but that tempo is very important to keep those muscles activated. Last count, so let's do 2 more. Should be right on track. And inhale and exhale brings you up. We're gonna come into a dumbbell row. So you have a choice of doing single or double arm. I will show both. So if you're gonna come into a double row, your feet are gonna be under hips. You're gonna just hinge at the core, at the hips, bring the chest about parallel to the ground, palms facing each other, and roll the dumbbells up to pocket. Take a nice little squeeze at the top and come down. In and exhale out. So you can do this double row, or if that gets a little difficult or you just want to go heavier on these reps, you can elevate your knee on a bench or just simply come into a staggered stance and row for a single arm row. Either way, we have 10 total reps on each arm. So if you are doing single reps, it's going to take you a little longer, but the benefit of single arm is that you can go a little heavier. So it is your choice here. I'm going to finish off on my single row, and then I'm going to go on to the other side to make it even. Maybe you want to do the double arm rows. Stay here. Another good thing, if you have something to clasp on, I'm just going to show you this real quick. You can always elevate a bench, so you can also come into that nice staggered stance and rep it out. So this is a couple of variations for your row. Either way, you're going to give me 10 total reps, and then after this we're going to reverse this row and bring it into a reverse fly. Good. So for the reverse fly, you can do double arms. I'm going to show you, this one's probably a little too heavy for my double arm reverse fly, so I'm going to just show you without the weights. Feet under the hips, hinge, and then you're going to have the dumbbells row until there's this nice little slight bend in your elbow, and then palms facing. Bring the dumbbells up and squeeze the shoulder blades tight. So this is actually done better with lighter weight. But if you have heavier weight, you can go into a single arm fly. So again, same concept. Kickstand, bring the chest parallel to the ground, keep the core engaged, slight bend in the elbow. So the row is bringing it back to pocket, the fly is bringing it out. Good, you can do this seated, you can do this one standing. We got 10 reps either way on both arms. Good. I'm gonna go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Other side. So again, kickstand. So I'm kickstanding my left leg, and I'm gonna fly out with my left arm. So core tight, slight bend in the elbow, and extend that arm. Good. Using the rear delts here, back of the shoulders, using the upper back for this movement. Let's bust out. 4 more reps. 4, 3, 2, and 1. That is almost to the last exercise. I almost said last exercise. It's not quite. Last exercise of this superset, we're gonna come down into a high plank position. So I'm gonna give you a modification. If you need to drop to your knees, you're gonna come down, do a close grip push up, extend up to high plank, row, and row. And again, modification is down at the knees and a row and a row. If you have any aches and pains in the knees, I'm gonna have you modify in a high plank hold or 10 shoulder taps. Okay, so you can always modify this push up to row, but we're gonna do 10 reps. So here we go. Let's press down, chest hits the ground, come up, row. So I'm gonna try to keep my hips as square to the mat as possible. This is not an easy exercise. So give yourself credit, even if you're trying and having to go onto your knees. Just remember that this is activating everything, the core, the shoulders, biceps, back, and triceps. Give me 8 to 10 of these, and then you're going to repeat all these exercises for a total of 3 rounds. Then you'll come into your as many rounds as possible burnout.